What we're looking at here is a floor plan view, or if you were looking at it from a helicopter, you're flying around in the top of the helicopter looking straight down. I'm just doing this to simplify things. This question was sent to me from somebody who was wondering if they could actually make a safer stairway. So they have a sloping hillside with a home on top, and I would imagine the elevation change is about 8 to 10 feet, a sidewalk below, and someone went ahead and built a stairway with railroad ties, and it's not very safe. The guy wants to make it a little safer, and the only way you can do that in a confined space is by actually making it larger. And I drew this to give you an idea of you're not going to be able to fit every stairway or build a stairway in some areas. You know, I mean, if you had a sidewalk and then the hillside went up at a 70-degree angle, very good chance you're not going to be able to build a safe stairway that is usually at about 35 degrees. Of an angle. So not going to work unless you do as I'm suggesting in the video, but of course it's going to be a lot more work. But just wanted to give you an idea that if you have an existing stairway and you say, hey, I want to make it a little bigger, and I run into this a lot just in a home. This is on the outside of a house for a landscaping stairway. But if you have a stairway on the inside of a house, I can't tell you how many times someone sends me something, hey, how can I make this work? Well, you're not going to be able to. So this is basically what we're looking at here. We have a stairway that is smaller and unsafe, and the only way to make it safer would be to build a larger stairway. And if that stairway is not going to fit, you are not going to be able to do it. You might need to redesign it. And this is kind of what I'm proposing. A stairway that would require a retaining wall, something like that. This is the floor plan view of it. Let's take a look at the drawing. Here we have a house, a new sidewalk, and a retaining wall, another retaining wall. Now, you're going to need to, if you're going to fit a stairway in something like this, probably going to require some type of a retaining wall, or and again, if you're working in a tight space, it is definitely going to require a retaining wall. You know, if you have all the room you need, you wouldn't need to be watching this video. But tight spaces might require a different stairway design. And you could always, don't forget, you could always use winders, put winders in the landing here, winders up here at the top. You could make the landing, put a step up in the landing. And again, you could get a little creative. Don't forget to check out some of our books for stairway design and building different types of stairs also. But this is kind of what you're going to be stuck with. I really can't think of any other way around it. I drew this one here to give you an idea. You could always build a smaller retaining wall and another retaining wall maybe to hold this retaining wall back. Just another design here. But that's about it. I can't think of any other way to fit a small stairway in something like this on a sloping hillside without using retaining walls. And I understand that's going to cost some money. Now, if you build the retaining walls, you could always, if you build them or you design them in a certain way, you could always build a regular conventional stairway out of wood here also, instead of concrete. This one here I have is being built out of concrete. Concrete might be a better way, a solution for this, because it's going to tie everything together. It's going to tie everything in. You could actually use, and I've seen this before, where they build retaining walls as the sides of the stairway. So this retaining wall would go all the way up to the top, and then of course this would be a retaining wall, and then you would fill the stairway in with some type of a fill and concrete to finish it off. So hope that helps. If it does, you enjoy these videos, don't forget to hit the old thumbs up button every once in a while.